To understand the qualitative research method of participant observation, we need to go back to Weber's principle of Verstehen, or understanding sociology. This is where you understand the subject in terms of their own environment. This can also be identified as ethnography, which is the descriptive study of humans within their certain groups or societies. So what is participant observation? This is a method of collecting data, specifically for qualitative research, to study humans in their natural habitats. In what case would a researcher use participant observation? This method is primarily used to understand setting, identify group norms and hierarchies, and form bonds which allow for deeper qualitative research. What is participant observation in practice? Well, in short, a researcher will select a site and gain access, and from then on, start to establish social relationships. All the while, they will be listening, watching, and taking notes. What role does the researcher play? There are four main options: complete observer, complete participant, observer as participant, or participant as observer. But whatever role you play, you will have to follow some ground rules. Most importantly, paying attention to ethics. Be clear about what you are doing, keep participants anonymous, and be careful with researcher-participant relationships. As you begin to access the community, be open and present in order to gain their trust. This will be completed in the first phase of getting in, called learning the rules. Next, you will go through the acquaintance phase, and finally the intimate phase, where observation will be in full swing. So how do researchers observe? They can observe directly by noticing the preliminary items and details in the environment. There's also focused observation, which is conducted through interviews and conversations, and additionally, selective observation, where the researcher selects one main activity of the group to observe. And before I go, here are some tips for collecting data and taking field notes. First and foremost, pay attention to detail. Also, don't be too intrusive. Make sure to know all the important W and H questions. And lastly, try and shift your perspective for well-rounded observation.